lunchbox. He opened it and asked,
Today,
"Can I attend class now?" The teacher took off his glasses and cried in guilt. He left behind a letter of apology, then resigned from the school. Do you like this boy? Please comment. This student was eating a fancy bento box, while the boy named Stanley could only drink dirty water from the toilet when there was no
oh yeah,
He had
I
to
got
ask
the
classmates
new
for a
pet
sip. It
junk
turned out his
bot,
parents were
and
rarely
not
home.
only
He
that,
had to wait for them on the street.
I have
However, his classmates liked him very much and often shared their meals with him. One day, a classmate wanted to share lunch with Stanley, but a fly swatter suddenly interrupted him. They were the teacher. It turned out that he never brought his own lunch and ate the students' food every day. After school that day, the teacher excitedly ran into the classroom, only to find all the lunches had been eaten. When the Stanley felt wrongly hurt. From then on, whenever classmates offered him food, Stanley would refuse. After he left, the teacher greedily ate everyone's lunch again. The students could only watch helplessly to make sure Stanley could eat. They decided to find a way to hide from the teacher. The next day, as soon as class ended, the teacher noticed the students were gone. He hurried out to look for them.
what my screen? My screen! What's happening? I won't give any names, but I will give it to one of my subscribers. Just subscribe and like and put your username down in the comments. Do that, you can get yourself a free. Oh my gosh!
To express their frustration. One day, they saw Stanley again. They told him how much they missed him. Stanley made up his mind.
Why is this so steep? Oh, now I get it. I watched the other video, but I forgot. Whenever like animal abuse happened, all the
lunchbox. He opened it and asked, "Can I attend class now?" The teacher took off his glasses and cried in guilt. He left behind a letter of apology, then resigned from the school. Do you like this boy? Please comment. This student was eating a fancy bento box, while the boy named Stanley could only drink dirty water.
Oh, I'm gonna be
when there was
finding it
no
also.
water. He had to ask classmates for a sip. It turned out his parents were rarely home.
Also, this thing still here, click anywhere to play, but I'm still playing. I don't know if Daniel's gonna
But a fly swatter suddenly interrupted him. It was the teacher. He drove Stanley away and then took the chance to eat the students' lunch. It turned out this teacher never brought his own lunch and ate the students' food every day. After school that day, the teacher excitedly ran into the classroom, only to find all the lunches had been eaten. He blamed Stanley for it. Stanley felt wronged and hurt. From then on, whenever classmates offered him food, Stanley would refuse. After he left, the teacher greedily ate everyone's lunch again. The students could only watch helplessly to make sure Stanley could eat. They decided to find a way to hide from the teacher. The next day, as soon as class ended, the teacher noticed the students were gone. He hurried out to look for them, but no one knew where they went. Helpless, he ate other teachers' lunches instead, but he thought they weren't as tasty as the students. So the next day in class, he asked where they ate lunch. One student said they ate on the playground, so they wouldn't disturb others. The teacher thought that made sense. The following day, he went to the playground, but still couldn't find them. Meanwhile, Stanley and the others were joyfully eating on the rooftop, but the teacher eventually found them. He blamed everything on Stanley and told him, "If you don't have a lunchbox, don't come to school again." After that, Stanley really stopped coming to class. Without him, everyone's spirits were low. They drew ugly caricatures of the teacher to express their frustration. One day, they saw Stanley again. They told him how much they missed him. Stanley made up his mind. He started working at a restaurant and packed leftover food. He finally brought his own lunch. He felt incredibly proud because this time he was the one sharing food. Everyone thought it was delicious. Then he went to the teacher's office, holding a worn-out lunchbox. He opened it and asked, "Can I attend class now?" The teacher took off his glasses and cried in guilt. He left behind a letter of apology, then resigned from the school. Do you like this boy? Please comment. This student was eating a fancy bento box, while the boy named Stanley could only drink dirty water from the toilet when there was no water. He had to ask classmates for a sip. It turned out his parents were rarely home, and he had to wait for them on the street every day. However, His classmates liked him very much and often shared their meals with him. One day, a classmate wanted to share lunch with Stanley, but a fly swatter suddenly interrupted them. It was the teacher. He drove Stanley away and then took the chance to eat the students' lunch. It turned out this teacher never brought his own lunch and ate the students' food every day.
Hey, don't look at me and friend me, okay?